If your dream of living near Walt Disney World has become more of a nightmare, then you need to get in touch with Victor Nawrocki, Realtor. He'll take the fear out of your dreams by helping you get the best home for the best price. Victor has over a decade of getting you monstrously good deals. So good, in fact, you'll think it's a trick, but it's a treat to work with Victor. Victor will adapt to your needs, help you find the right property, whether it's for your dream home, rental property, or vacation paradise. Reach out to him today on his website, celebratingflorida.com, or at disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Follow him at Victor Nawrocki, Realtor on Facebook, and don't forget to tell him the Solo Show sent you.
Facebook, YouTube, and parts unknown.
And we are live. Woo!
All shaking dudes.
Hey, Stan and Ken.
Yeah.
Oh, you bugger.
You're confusing the holidays just a little bit.
That's it. I'm out. Forget it.
You guys run the show now.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Let it snow.
There you go. There you go.
Man, oh, man. We got a fun show planned for today. Wake the neighbors, wake the kids, tell them to turn on YouTube. I got a lot of fun things planned. Welcome to the show, Malibu Ken.
Thank you. It's like a total honor to be here, and I brought along my lovely friend Barbie just so that she could like hang out too. Okay.
And who's the guy in the red hood?
Well, that's Dr. Robert Oppenheimer.
I'm your friendly neighborhood mission commander.
AKA Spider-Man.
Your web slinger.
The only problem with this is I can't see a thing.
You got cut holes in that, like our old costumes when we were little.
There's a little bit there that I can kind of see through, but I wouldn't drive through this.
Harry's not waking any kids. This is supposed to be her peaceful time. Tell the neighbors, wake the kids. Got a fun show. So I thought I'd start off with a treat. So I saw these came out, and they're the Disney 100.
Ooh.
Kinder. I don't know why I got the Lion King one, but they have like just about every character. They have like so many different characters on the wrappers. So I haven't looked at all what they are. I'm going to open this one up now and see.
Oh, right on. An unboxing video.
An unboxing video, yeah.
We haven't done one of those for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. So here's my chocolate egg. And then inside is the plastic egg. So I hope it's something good. And not a minion or something stupid. Ooh, hey, these are cute.
Well, Stan's excited. We have no idea what he's looking at, but he's excited.
Well, hang on, I got to put it together. You have to build it.
Oh my God! Haven't
well,
you
we know you're good with
building
that, Stan.
today?
I didn't have enough building today. There we go. It comes in two little pieces.
Oh,
this.
Stitch. Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And it looks like it's supposed to go on the piece here.
Uh-huh.
And I think what ends up happening is when you get them all, there we go.
It's a puzzle?
Yeah, it's like a puzzle, and they all fit
Cool.
together. So I got to buy like 900 of these, I guess, now to get them all. But that's pretty cute.
And we've started a GoFundMe page now to buy Stan a whole bunch of Kinder eggs. You
Yeah.
can visit our site at.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I have a Lego guy that's in costume.
Aw,
There we go.
That's awesome.
little
very
dinosaur.
That's cute. That's a cute
We all brought
Stitch.
toys with us.
Mary said that's cute. Yeah, I'll end up with 899 stitches probably.
Yeah. That's okay. You could send me some and I'll send them to my youngest granddaughter. She loves Stitch.
Yeah. What happened to my screen? Why is my screen zoomed in on Justin? Is it? Oh, there we go.
I have no idea.
I tell you.
Stan broke it. Good night, everybody.
Stan broke
Alrighty.
the show.
Let's do the where in the world is Victor Nawrocki?
Where in the world is Victor Nawrocki?
I think this one will go quick.
Oh boy.
I think this one will go super quick.
I know.
Are we
I
allowed
know.
to guess? Because
I'm gonna guess.
I'm thinking
somewhere
that's your
with
front porch,
baseball?
Stan.
It's not at Stan's house.
It's not my house.
See, Mary got it
chocolate.
already.
Is the chocolate good? Yes. And actually, the chocolate is very good on these Kinder eggs. It's white chocolate inside and milk chocolate on the
Ooh.
outside. So it's actually really good.
Nice.
There we go. Lily got it.
Mary got it first.
Oh, Mary got it first.
Hmm.
Yeah. Casey's
Yep.
in Magic Kingdom. All I thought was my house.
I just love all those pumpkins that they have up there.
Yeah. So there was a second
fun.
clue, just in case nobody got it. But there we go. Casey's Corner, famous hot dog. And actually, I took this picture a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah. That was 2014 or something. I took that picture.
Wow.
I'm sure that thing is the same one is still there.
Probably.
Let's
Have
do
to
the
look at
hidden-
my
oh,
pictures.
the Disney Hidden Details. I got a super good one today. I'm actually really excited about this one.
Hey.
Oh, wait a minute. Where in the world is Victor Nawrocki is brought to you by
DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com.
or if you want to buy or sell a home near Disney World or the Orlando area, Victor's the guy you want to see. Now we can do the Oh crap. Went too far. There we go. Okay. The Sons of Katie Elder.
Fantastic movie, but
Yes.
What's that?
it's a fantastic movie, but what's it got to do with Disney?
That's the question. What does it have to do with Disney? Holly likes Ken's wig. That's not a wig.
It's not a wig. This is my real hair. The
That's
other
right,
one.
it's there.
Nevaeh loves those eggs. Yeah, they are good. My favorite ones are the ones at the exit.
Yeah.
Oh, the pumpkins.
Yeah.
See you soon, I think is what she's
Okay,
referring
well, The
to.
Sons of Katie Elder looks like it's a Paramount Pictures film.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Paramount Picture film. So I took a couple of screen grabs of the film. So here's the first one. So this is the scene that actually has something to do with Walt Disney World. John Wayne was in the Great Movie Ride, Caleb's saying. That's true, but that's not, that's not what
Very
we're going
true.
at here. Okay, here's another picture, same scene. Here we go.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, Haunted Mansion. It's the Haunted Mansion hearse. So here we go. So I kind of studied the two. They did a little bit of it is actually the actual hearse from that movie. It was made for the movie, and Paramount, I guess, sold it to Disney. The movie came out in 1969. And I'm assuming after they were done with it, they didn't know what to do with this hearse that they made. And so Disney bought it. So it was never ever a real hearse. It wasn't used to carry dead people. It was used in the movie. It's a movie prop. Yeah, if you look at some of the details here, the curved window on the back, and there's a little latch on the back here. It's the same latch right here, and the same curved window on here.
Yeah.
At the top, there's these little peaks that they had removed when they brought it to the Haunted Mansion, and they added this lantern at the front. But other than that, it's pretty
Very
much
cool.
It's pretty much the exact. That's the prop from the movie.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
That's like totally cool, dude.
here we are. That's really neat, Lily says.
That is really neat. I agree, Lily.
Hey, Louis. You were just mad because I beat you. Oh, Polly got it before Mary. So anyways, I was doing some research, and that's what I came up for. It's kind of Halloweenish. There's another angle of the hearse. Brought to you by MEI Mousetrend Travel. If you are planning to do a trip to Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, Hong Kong Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, any of the Universals, cruise lines, contact Nick,
Pretty
Becky,
much
and her
anywhere
team.
else.
Yeah, anywhere in the world. Contact Becky and her team. Just one rule.
Tell them we sent you.
Tell them the Grand Circle Tour sent you. All right. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about Halloween from back in the day. Somewhere like what was our favorite candies to get? I'm sure Ken and I's are probably different than everybody else in the chat and in the room.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure none of us are old enough to talk about what it was like back in the day. We're all youngsters here.
I am.
Well, okay, I do have this one picture to show here from back in the day. Any guesses on who this is?
How'd you get that picture of me?
Mel
My sister
Ken.
sent that to you? See, that was back before I started dyeing my hair black.
You were shorter then.
Gee, yes, it is I.
Here we go.
That was 1961. So yes, I am qualified to talk about back in the day. I was 3.5 in that picture. And I was just the cutest little thing.
If you do say so yourself.
Yeah.
So what is this a costume or is this everyday clothes?
It was some kind of costume. My mom probably made it. I don't, I honestly don't remember. But
you didn't normally wear a bracelet like that at 3.5
No, I
years old?
didn't. No, I didn't wear long skirts. I wasn't Amish.
So what's the costume here? It's an Amish princess with the pearl.
Yeah, and then my little friend next to me there, my pumpkin. So
I like the little jack-o'-lantern. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
That's good.
Yeah. I got some good stories to tell.
Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, there you go.
Kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. So what do you have for where did you grow up, Chris?
Northwest Indiana, a town called Munster, Indiana, like the Munsters.
Okay.
Yes. So that was always kind of a big thing with people in our town because we had a TV show named after us.
I wonder, did the Addams family live in the Munster?
They lived locally. Yeah.
Oh, Stan.
So what type of treats would you have gotten?
Lots of candy bars. We used to get popcorn balls.
Mm-hmm.
and they had like the cellophane around them, and they were twisted at the ends. That was
Homemade.
when you could still give stuff like that out.
Yeah, homemade, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
them were. A lot of them you could tell were store bought. Yeah. Kathy grew up in the same town I did. We
Oh,
grew
there
up
you go.
about 2 blocks from each other.
There
So,
you go.
we would go. Well, I had a sister that was 9 years older than me. So she used to take me out trick-or-treating when I was little. And then when I was old enough to go out with my friends, we were allowed to go within like a 2 to 3 block, area and not stay out super late. But once I got older, like junior high school and like freshman year, I think was probably one of the last times we would go, because we were teenagers and people didn't want to give teenagers candy back then. But there was my best friend that I had at the time. She lived about probably 6 blocks away from me. And in between our 2 locations, there was a house that everyone said that a witch lived in,
Okay.
and her husband. And
That's
everybody was
living in
always afraid to go there. Well, we finally went up to the door. I think we were maybe in 7th or 8th grade, and they were the nicest people we had ever met. They invited us in. We had cider and, popcorn and all sorts of stuff. And, we were pretty brave actually going in there, not really knowing these people, but they were just the nicest old people. I mean, they were, probably in their like late 70s or early 80s.
Yeah.
And, it was like, why did we not come here all this time? But yeah, we used to go in groups, 6, 8 people.
Now, was it trick or treat, or was it you yell something else, or
No, trick or treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know like some kids say back. This was my next door neighbor. His kid. He was he's about the same age as me, but I didn't really trick or treat with him. But he yelled Halloween apples, and he would yell it so loud. My mom would say I could hear him the entire night, no matter where he was in the village. I could hear Halloween apples. He was extremely loud.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
People across the
volume
street-
aside, why say that? What I've never
Yeah,
heard
what
that
was the
before.
point of that?
of Halloween apples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's what his parents told him to say.
We did that when I was younger too. We used Halloween apples. for-
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've
I
never heard that
remember
before.
the one costume besides the picture, and that's the only reason why I remember that is because I have that picture of myself, was I was Casper one year, and I had one of those plastic masks that hooked around the back of your head,
Okay.
with the elastic,
Yes.
and you couldn't see hardly at all where you
Those
were
were the
going
worst.
with those things.
Yep.
Those plastic costumes you would get at Woolworths or Woco, with the plastic mask
Mhm.
and the 2 little and the eyes never lined up with your eyes,
Mm-mm,
and the
never.
rubber band would
So you're
snap off.
constantly doing this the whole time, so you could see. But I remember the Casper, and I do have a picture of that. I just can't. I couldn't find it when I was looking, so I found that one. But
Here, talking about those masks. Check this out.
oh, those were
Buddy's
crazy.
heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars, and there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices, $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts, Woolworth and Woolco.
Oh my gosh. Under $5 for a
I
costume.
love the has like you got Darth Vader's face and you got a picture of Darth Vader on your
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah. Or how the Batman costume
they're
actually
always
said
terrible.
Batman
The
right
masks
there.
themselves,
Batman.
masks themselves are awful. But then, yeah, just this little plastic thing or whatever to like put over your.
Holly saying, yeah, those were bad, those things. Halloween apples is a Canadian. Actually, you know what? Trick or treat actually came from Canada.
Really?
Yeah. If you go back, you look at the history of trick or treat, the calling of trick or treat and going door to door actually started in Saskatchewan in Canada. And it was from a newspaper wrote an article. And actually the article went right across Canada. And that's where it stemmed from. I guess before kids used to just go knock on doors or whatever. And they started saying you can, if they don't give you a treat, you give them a trick. And so that was where the trick or treat came from, and it was in a newspaper article that started it.
Yep, 417. Yeah,
It's from the 70s. Yeah, that Halloween apples was, and Halloween apples were something that was quite common, and I think
yeah, we used to get them until people started putting razor blades in the apples, and then everybody quit taking them. You know.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. I don't think anyone ever actually did that, but it just became such a such a meme that everyone kind of believed that was a possibility.
Well, actually, in Canada City, last Halloween, a house was handing out gummies that weren't for kids.
Yeah, they were of the adult variety, shall we say?
Yeah. And they
Who's
actually
giving out drugs for free? What's wrong with these people?
Well, and that's what everybody was saying. This can't be real. Like who can afford that? Like, you know.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Well, as I recall in the news at the time they asked the family about it, they found out who was doing it, and they said they got it wrong. They said they grabbed the wrong bag, is what they were claiming.
Yeah, she said she went into her son's room and saw all these gummies in there, so she figured that was for Halloween, and she handed them out. And they went to court. Actually, they were tried and found guilty.
See, this place that Kathy's talking about, Jansen's, it was a fruit and vegetable stand that was in town on like one of the main highways, and everybody went there.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
So, Ken, did you grow up in Winnipeg, or where did you grow up?
I spent the first 4 or 5 years of my life actually in northern Manitoba in Thompson.
Okay.
And so that would have been where I spent my first few Halloweens. But then after
you had snow every Halloween then?
Oh, we had snow by July 4th usually.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, but I remember my birthday is at the beginning of April, and I remember lots of times like a blizzards hitting right at the beginning of around my birthday and right into May and sometimes into June. But we did the Halloween thing, and like you say, it was always snow and it was always super cold. So it really didn't matter what we had for a costume because you had your parka and everything else over top of it.
Yeah, same thing growing up right there.
But I recall we always did Halloween apples. I don't think I ever did say trick or treat until I was quite a bit older and we were living in Winnipeg, but it was always Halloween apples. I kind of remember that my grandmother told me once that that's what they said when she was a kid. That could be wrong. Don't quote me.
I think it's an older thing to say. Flintstone gummies. There we go. I gotta start taking Flintstone gummies. Maybe that will help me. Nothing else works. How about you, Justin?
One of the things I remember is being free range. It's like you don't see that with the kids nowadays. Now it's like the parents are there and they're taking you around. And I remember being, we'd have like a group of five, 6 of us, whatever, and be like, here's the town, go trick or treat.
Yep.
And we just like go from house to house. If they look like they had their lights on, we'd go knock on the door. I mean, we're just running all over town on our own, no adults in sight, and you do not see that anymore.
Yeah, we used to take pillowcases for candy. We didn't take buckets. We took pillowcases.
Yeah. Yep. Dan was saying back here, my kids trick or treat and an actual serial killer. He lives in New York, That's every other house.
There's serial killers all over New York.
No, but it's true. There was a serial killer that lived like about a block or two from Dan's house.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mary's saying, yeah, we used to walk the whole neighborhood. Yeah, we walked the entire town.
Yeah.
And I would get accused of going back to the same house all the time because I wore the exact same costume every year, kind of like today.
Well, and to be clear, when I say, here's a town, I mean, it's a small town. I mean,
Yeah.
it is the size of a neighborhood. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was the same when I was growing up, like when I was very young in Thompson. Thompson now I think is about 15, 16,000 people, but back then it was maybe 10,000 people, and I doubt that even. We're talking very early 70s though.
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to show, so one of the things that's all about Halloween is the candy. So I got 2 Snickers ads here I want to show you. I'll show this one first.
Hello, Mrs. Jensen. You don't have any Snickers in your shopping cart. The neighborhood kids love Snickers on Halloween. Let me help you.
Oh,
I'm only helping you. Snickers.
We're definitely going to her house.
Shh. This Halloween, nothing satisfies like Snickers.
Is that the creepiest
That's
thing
so
you've ever
creepy.
seen?
Thanks, Dan. I'm having nightmares tonight, thanks to you.
Oh my god!
Hello, here you go.
Hello! Smell like Mrs.
welcome to your
Doubtfire.
nightmares for the next 3 weeks, everyone.
Okay, that's creepy.
Thanks for
No
joining.
Usually nightmares, I'm dreaming of like Michael Myers or something like that, but that day is over.
Lily says, I think I remember that one.
I'm with Caleb here. What did we just watch?
You made Caleb swear.
Oh, you said, what Halloween am I watching?
Yeah, there you go.
Cindy is saying, my brother and I would walk the whole town in California and be out until 11 with a pillowcase. Yeah. That pillowcase, I could barely even lift it by the time I was done. Speaking about barely able to lift it. So I used to take my daughters when they were just wee, and they had like the plastic pumpkin, with the handle. And the second house always gave a canned pop.
Mm.
Oh,
So I ended up, they couldn't carry it. They would hold up and they would put the pop, boom. so I would end up with 2 pops in my pockets. And I guess after the first 2 years, like, or whatever, a couple of years, or maybe it was a year later, that the neighbor after them thought that was a good idea. So they started giving out pop. So here I am, we just go around the block, but I had like 4 cans of pop in my pockets that didn't fit in the first 2 houses.
That's funny.
What is Laura saying here? You got a group of us together, took our pillowcases, we got home by 8. That was chilling commercial. Dad shattering.
You're not wrong.
Okay, I got another Snickers one here.
You're not wrong.
This one isn't quite as creepy, but I thought this one was really good.
I am here for your heads.
Who are you?
I am the horseless headsman.
I think you mean the headless horseman.
No, I mean the horseless headsman.
How's that even scary? It's really...
Look at my head.
Have a Snickers.
Why?
Because you get confused when you're hungry. Better?
Better.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers is Halloween's satisfaction.
I thought that was great.
I
That's
do
awesome.
remember that.
I like that one.
I don't remember that one at all.
That one sort of reminds me of Jor-El from Superman the movie, the scene in the fortress there.
Lyra saying we got a house that gave us toothbrushes.
That's the dentist's house.
That's the one we egged afterwards.
Yeah.
But isn't it like, wouldn't it be better for the dentist to give you candy? Because that's like job security.
Yeah.
Harry, remember, or Harry, Mary.
Harry?
Harry?
It's Halloween.
Well, let's be honest. It wouldn't be the GCT podcast if Stan didn't get a name wrong.
But this is bad.
Yeah, you know me and names. Yeah, those dumb popcorn balls were always stale.
Yeah.
We had the house directly across the street from us. It was an older couple, and they always made the popcorn balls, but they made it with caramel and they made it fresh that night.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the wife would open the door, and you see him stirring the pot. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Tell him to come back. I thought I was watching an Airheads candy commercial. Yeah, no kidding. I'm not sure what Mary is saying for sure, Ken. How about Stan gets my right. Oh man,
it's very difficult to remember that name.
All right.
Before you go on, I have to show. I have my on from Marvelous on Main Street. So
try to.
There you go.
There we go.
See how cute they are?
Here we are.
Those are awesome.
This one, marvelousonmainstreet.com.
That's it.
Yep.
Where are we?
There we go.
I think I said this before. If I ever get my ears pierced, I'm going to be calling Holly first.
Alrighty. Okay. So we want to see Creepy?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Not really. No, not really.
So this isn't actually a Halloween commercial. This is more of I guess like a Christmas commercial, but I thought this was creepy.
Creepy Christmas. Oh, good.
Yeah. You might want to turn up the volume a little bit because it's kind of quiet.
Can you keep a secret? Then listen to Mattel's new baby secret. She whispers just to you, and her lips really move when she talks. It's almost unbelievable.
I want to tell you something.
Baby Secret tells lots of secrets, so you never know what she'll say next.
Hold me close and whisper.
And she looks so real, the way her lips move like yours.
I like to whisper in the dark.
She can even pose the way you want. Get Mattel's soft and wonderful new baby secret, so you can have fun keeping secrets together.
Okay.
What kind? If we told, they wouldn't be secrets anymore.
I know a secret, do you?
Okay, I have to say, I know she's saying, I know she actually said, I want to tell you a secret. I thought she was going to say, I want to kill you.
I was saying,
exactly.
Don't tell Mom and Dad about the rat poison.
I put cyanide in their cereal. Oh, yeah, that's a creepy one, all right.
Oh, yeah.
That thing will haunt you.
Yep.
Yeah, that Mary says the same thing.
I just kept waiting for it to say that.
Creepy doll. She can give you nightmares. Now, does anybody remember that doll? Apparently it was very popular and sold for quite a few years.
I think that was after the time that I was playing with baby dolls, but I don't know. I had a Chatty Cathy, and you pulled the string. Her mouth didn't move. She just talked. And a Kissy doll where you squeezed her arms together and she went like that.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
That's where all the horror movies for dogs came from, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of movie makers have grown up with those toys and have just kind of said, you know.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I remember one year my sister made me a TV costume out of cardboard. She had antennas and all. Oh, I'd like to see a picture of that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Lady doesn't remember that doll.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
You were probably too traumatized by it.
Right?
I blocked it out.
So I thought I'd keep it a little bit. I didn't want us to go all Disney tonight, but I found this old commercial advertising Universal Horror Nights.
Okay. I'm already a little concerned, but okay.
The thing I want you to check out is the dates for how many nights Universal Horror Nights is on for. I think now it's like, what is it, every other night starting in August? or something like that.
Yeah.
It gets crazy.
June,
Yeah, so check this out.
This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. And right now, carve out savings of up to $16 off admission with this special coupon you'll find on 2 liters of Pepsi. For details, visit a Pepsi display near you. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Hurry to Ticketmaster today for advance tickets, while you can still slash the price.
5 nights only. Well, what did there's no way they did the houses like they do today.
No. Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster is probably the scariest part of the whole commercial right there.
Yeah, really.
I'm more concerned we're going to get nasty calls from MEI Mouse Fan Travel and Victor.
Catherine Cole had a chatty Cathy as well, the brunette with blue eyes like me.
Mine was blonde with blue eyes. So, yes.
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, Ticketmaster. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they have been around longer than you'd think.
Yeah, Halloween Horror Nights is a little bit more disturbing today.
Oh, there's no way that I would go to that.
But I can say Ticketmaster has always been as awful as you remember.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Has anybody? I've never gone. Has anybody here gone?
Universal Horror Nights? No.
No. I wasn't in the chat. Has anybody gone in the chat? I know people that really like it.
It's not my thing.
No.
I don't like horror movies, and so no, I would not do well there.
Yeah. Mary saying the dark side? I'm not going to the dark side. Holly's too chicken. Holly, you should go when you're going. Lily's never been.
Yeah, I guess the closest I get to like horror movies even is probably like the Universal classic horror movies, like the Dracula and Mummy.
Yeah, that's as far as I go.
Well, Universal Hollywood has a Walking Dead walkthrough. That's a permanent thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went through that, but that was about it.
That was always part of my Halloween traditions growing up too. Was watching the Universal horror films, all of them.
Yeah,
we'd always rent them, or later on we had them, and
yeah,
make a trip down to Bill's Video. There's one for you, Stan.
I have all of them, and I'm not sure if I've even watched all of them. I've watched so many of them, but just never all at once.
Holly says she can't even do the permanent one. It's at Hollywood. So speaking of the Universal Studios horror monsters, the Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, Mummy, all that. There were certain TV shows that we would watch. I know, like The Wonderful World of Color used to always have a great Halloween special. They had like the magic mirror with the host all the time, and they would show all the different. I always look forward to that every year. Another one that I always really look forward to is It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yep.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. How about the people in the chat? Is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown something that you always, would watch every year? I guess nowadays, Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. Thank you. is big.
Yep. Charlie Brown, though, always. I own it. I watch it all the time. I mean, at Halloween. So.
One of my favorites always was The Legend of Sleepy Hollow as well. The one with Bing Crosby, and I just used to love that one.
Yeah. So we have a bit of an announcement to make. Lily says she loved watching the Charlie Brown special as well.
And you're gonna love our surprise.
you're gonna love our special announcement. A few years back, we did a Charlie Brown Christmas audio version on the podcast, where all the Grand Circle Tour people played along with Holly's kids, who stole the show, by the way. Holly's kids and Dan's
kids, yeah,
and Dan's kids stole the show. We did the Charlie Brown Christmas a few years back. So this year we're going to be doing It's a Grand Circle Tour Pumpkin Charlie Brown audio version. Yay. So The recording is done. Ken is doing the editing. Ken, how's the editing coming along?
It's coming along at a feverish pace, Stan. And we got to talk about my contract next time.
This year we are performing live in a city near you.
Yep.
Well, it's Halloween time. We're performing it dead. We're
yeah.
It's the
Cindy's
theater.
And if anybody's in here that never listened to the Charlie Brown Christmas, please go back and listen to that because it was really good. So.
Yeah.
I was really happy with the way that one turned out. I really was.
Yeah.
And
I think that's probably one of my
I think
favorite
this one is going to be just as good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mary is wondering, did somebody give Ken a raise? Ken thought he had a lot
so he could afford this costume.
Yeah, he had to go buy the Barbie, so that set him back a few bucks.
Did someone give Ken a raise? Well, yes, you did. Oh, Mary gave Ken a raise. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully that'll be out this weekend, Ken.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
By Christmas.
No pressure.
By Christmas, the latest. Yeah, we'll get that.
He's actually working on it right now. You just can't tell.
Why do you think I'm distracted?
Yeah. One other commercial?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So this is the cheapest family on the street in this commercial.
Here's a good idea for Halloween. Wrigley's gum. My kids love it, and it's the treat I approve of. That's because I know Wrigley's Spearmint, Double Mint, Juicy Fruit, or Big Red Gum is a wholesome treat for kids. It won't spoil their appetites. Each stick is neatly wrapped, ready to hand out, and there's great value in a variety of package sizes. I like this new 50-stick bag. Wrigley's gum is the best idea for Halloween.
Get the wholesome Halloween treat kids love. Wrigley's gum.
I think I'd prefer a rock.
Yeah, really. Man.
And one stick only. Only take one stick.
One stick of gum? Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't have been able
Seriously,
to
at least the rock I could throw through their window when I'm done.
My mom would have taken it away from me. I was never allowed to chew gum.
Really? Oh,
no.
Wow.
I have never chewed gum in my life. And that's why I only have two fillings in my entire mouth, and I'm 65.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really good. The Great Pumpkin is available on Apple TV, but it's coming to a podcast near you soon. So Facebook removed your comment about the doll. Oh, I'm going to murder you.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Steve left.
I thought Facebook went out. You said murder, and they pulled you right then and there.
They thought I was going to harm someone. Yeah, her house would get egged with handing out one stick of gum to people. Because gum is great once they swallow it and they fart bubbles. Mary's saying, we always hated gum. I used to chew gum an awful lot.
Yeah.
Probably give it to someone who had braces. We got a small package with 4 pieces in it. That commercial made it took it to a slimmer level. Yeah, I remember we used to get the chiclets.
Piece. I can't believe that.
The chiclets with the 2 pieces of chiclets in it.
Yeah.
But they would put a couple of things in a bag with a sucker and in it,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook can't take a joke.
I always liked getting those Necco wafers. I know a lot of people don't like those, but I did.
I have no idea what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
There were little round discs, and they came in a package that was almost like wax paper, and it says Necco on it. It was Necco, I think.
A round disc.
Yeah, like little flat candies. They were all like little round. You know what I'm talking about, Justin? Necco
yeah,
wafers?
I mean, it's almost like a cookie. I mean,
they were crunchy. They had all different flavors in.
Ken, do you know what she's talking about?
Aren't they something like those? Well, we used to get the really small ones that we called Smarties. They were the
No,
little.
they're bigger than that.
Okay.
They're kind of like the
We
size of
called
a
them
nickel.
rockets. They called them Smarties.
Oh, right. We called them rockets. They called them Smarties. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're like the size of a nickel. I
Okay.
used to like them.
Everyone knows it except for Ken and I. It must be something that's not available in Canada.
Maybe
I don't think they're up here unless you go to
Maybe
one of
not.
those specialty candy stores or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll have to send you some.
Yeah, our Smarties. Yeah, what you guys call Smarties, we called rockets because our
Mm.
Smarties were like kind of like M&Ms almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Rockets were
Don't
basically
start,
little pieces
don't
of
start sending
chalk.
them candy, or Stan will send us again. And I still remember that that gum.
Oh, the
Echo
thrills.
candy, we called it chalk.
Yeah.
That soap flavored gum he sent.
Oh, Fun Dip? Are you kidding me? I love
No.
Fun Dip.
I
was
love
my-
that.
That was my favorite. I could, yeah. It came in a roll. Okay.
And shoestring licorice,
Yeah.
the red, the
I don't
real
think I
thin
ever
ones.
got shoestring licorice as a kid for Halloween.
Oh, I love those.
They're
I like
like
shoestring, but
Tums.
I think I like the Twizzlers were the best ones. Thrills gum. What's
Thrills
wrong
Gum.
with you?
Okay, now hang on here. Is she talking the Thrills gum that we had? I doubt it.
No, she is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Justin is familiar with
The
Thrills
little
gum.
purple
Chris,
ones
are
that
you?
taste like soap.
That's what I was
Ew.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably what she's mentioning.
Oh, that's what she's
Yeah,
referring to. Yeah,
because I was saying I don't want you to send us stuff because you sent us that. And I
Never
still
mind the
remember
50 bucks
that.
for good chocolate. It was the one pack of Thrills gum you remember. Oh man, Laura? Where are you from? They're horrible.
Yeah. But she knows. She knows what I'm talking about. I didn't even have to mention the name, but she knows. She
Well,
knows.
I like how on the packet it says, "Oh, she's."
Oh,
from
she's
Winnipeg."
from Winnipeg.
Okay, there we go. Right
Yep.
on. Okay.
Well,
So
that's
she's-
why you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
They say the ones that have them now, they still taste like soap. It says on it.
Yes.
Ew.
Like they're proud of that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. But chiclets were I always like getting the chiclets, the 2-packs of chiclets as far as
Yeah,
gum
but you had to
goes.
do the thing with the buck teeth when you had the mint ones,
Yes.
especially.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get ice cube candy? The little chocolate squares that said ice.
Oh,
it
icy
says
squares.
Cube? Ice
Icy
cube.
squares.
Yeah.
Icy squares. Yeah.
That's those ones that you just melt them. You don't actually
Yeah.
chew them. You just let them
Yeah.
melt, and they are so
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah, she's my next my next door neighbor. I don't remember her name. Who wants candy that tastes like soap? Mary, I think did I not get you a package of Thrills? Hey, Steve.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, those are good.
I think what is it? It's technically like rose water or something like that. That
Yeah.
I think we just associate with soap because that's more what we.
Or is it lavender?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
lavender
it's not good,
flavor?
whatever.
I think it was rose water, if I
Oh,
remember
okay.
correctly. But yeah, but it's something that we only associate it with soap now. Whereas it used when it first came out, I mean, that was a more
Mhm.
normal flavor. And now it's more of a soap scent.
Mhm.
And so that's why we kind of have that association. But it's still the
horrible.
same flavor as it always was.
Mary got the big Turk.
We went over this in great detail in that episode, as I recall.
I think it's time we do another one of those.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're getting an awful lot of international candies and stuff at my store now, from all over Europe and that. So that stuff's not cheap though.
Yeah.
See, this is
Again,
what I
our
keep.
GoFundMe page is available at.
Okay, so here's another fun commercial that I've never seen these before. I don't know if anyone else here has. It seems like a stupid idea and a good idea at the same time. It's from McDonald's. So check this out.
Hey, Ronald, what are those things you're wearing?
My trick-or-treat safety cups. They're shiny aluminum foil with bright orange stripes, so they reflect light.
Neat. Where'd you get them?
Right at McDonald's. This Halloween, be sure you're all wearing McDonald's trick-or-treat safety cups. Children should be seen and not hurt.
I do not remember that.
I don't remember
that at all.
No, it's like
I wonder what year that was.
I don't know, but like we want you to wear our garbage.
Yeah, we're garbage out trick or treating.
Take a Big Mac wrapper, put it over top of your head. Take a Burger King crown. Please wear our garbage. That's pretty dumb looking, Mary says. Biscuits.
I think she means biscuits, comma. We never had those.
Which biscuits?
No, biscuits as opposed to saying something not
Oh,
nice.
she doesn't remember ever seeing. She doesn't remember the. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing those safety cups. It's kind of a good idea. Like it just slides off the cup and you wear it. You know, I mean, they probably fall off the kids right away. There's no way.
I remember when Wonder Woman was on the air. She had like the little cuff things that would deflect bullets, and I remember wanting those. But
yeah,
I don't think I ever remember getting anything like that from McDonald's.
Well, fun fact was Wonder Woman actually got those at McDonald's.
There you go. See? That's where they came from. I had no idea.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Biscuits. We never had those. Okay, got it. What is Steve saying here? Handing out candy that tastes like soap might be a great way to get your house egged.
Yeah.
Well, what they won't know, but what they'll do know is not to go to your house next year.
Yeah. That's the soap guy. Don't go there.
With kids, I'm going to post a video on Disney Friends of the Grand Circle Tour group from one of my favorite comedians talking about the bad candies on Halloween after the show. That sounds funny. Yeah, I should have a comment. I got you now. I figured it out. Can't explain it. How are we doing on time? Okay, I got a couple more here.
Okay.
All right. We'll do another McDonald's one. So this is the original one that everybody's after today.
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Now you can get McDonald's Happy Meal pails for
Halloween.
There's a pumpkin pail, a witch, and a ghost that glows in the dark. You can get a different one each week until
Halloween.
Now everybody's hunting for those pails. They can't find them anywhere, but they still brought them back.
Yeah, I bet the pillowcase holds more candy. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Those look pretty small.
Yeah. I think those are for little kids, or in our case, putting on our shelf with the rest of our junk.
Yeah. The rest of our junk.
This is not junk. This is valuable. Cool. All right, it's junk.
Yeah. Like great wall of made in China.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Why do they not just recreate those Halloween buckets with the actual lids instead of a fake lid? Exactly. I know Marla can't find them at her McDonald's anywhere. Lily still has some of her original blue buckets.
Wow.
There you go. I never had those. I never got those. Twins got those buckets the other day. I don't see what the big deal is.
See, again, I grew up in a small town. We didn't have a McDonald's.
Yeah, no, neither did we.
I think I remember my kids having those.
Yeah.
At least one.
They're tiny. Do you remember they used to have those McDonald's gift certificates you could buy every Halloween?
Yes.
You get a pack of
like 25 cents or something like that. They were worth.
Yeah. It was like a pack of 5 for $1 or something like that. And the idea is you give them to trick-or-treaters. Well, they expire like November 3rd or something like that. They were completely useless. For an ice cream, right? You can get an ice cream or you can get a soda with the certificate. But yeah, they always expired way before you got a chance to ever use any of them.
I remember I got a whole pack of those.
A small fry too.
I got a whole pack of those from a family that I babysat for. Like, they gave me that as part of like a Christmas present or something.
I'm pretty sure if I got something like that in my trick or treating, it would have gone straight into the trash before the night was through.
Yeah.
I don't think of too much room in my pillowcase.
I'd be like, that's not going to do me any good. No chocolate there.
Yeah, they expired too quick. Mary says the same thing. They expired so fast. They were completely pointless. Okay, I got one last one here, and this is not so much for Ken, myself, or Laura, because we still have this in our town. But for everybody else, you don't have one of these anymore.
Go, because this Halloween, Toys R Us is your Halloween headquarters. You'll find every trick or treat under the moon. A monstrous selection of costumes, and a dungeon full of decorations. At prices so low, you'll howl. So this Halloween, bring the entire family to Toys R Us for a Halloween selection so huge. It's scary.
That's where I took my kids to get their Halloween costumes.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a toy.
And that's why Toys R Us is no more, because kids were destroying stuff and trying everything on in the aisles and running around like crazy.
Yep.
Well, good news. I never had a Toys R Us, and I still didn't grow up. So there.
Mary says they're coming back apparently. Toys R Us.
Yeah, did someone buy that name and try to resurrect it?
I guess so. I don't know who owns it here. We still have one down the street, not too far from us.
Yep.
But anyways.
Yeah, wasn't it something like that though? That like some other company basically had the name, and so when the U.S. one went out of business, they're like, "Not our problem."
Yeah. Holly's saying they're inside Macy's. Okay, interesting. And this Toys R Us, it doesn't make sense in Macy's.
Yeah.
I never heard that it was in Macy's.
I thought Macy's had gotten under as well, so I have no idea.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, is Macy's still going?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's one of those, I think, that if Macy's goes under, it's time to put in lots of bottled water and...
Yeah.
Well, I guess you still have the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade still and all that, so they're doing something. We don't have Macy's in Canada, so. Anyways, it's time to wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Our little thing we threw together. Justin, what's coming up on the Grand Circle Tour podcast? Or what came out today, I guess?
Oh, did it come out today? Oh, it did come out today. You're right.
It's being shared.
So yeah, we were talking about the live action films from the 1990s this time with Disney. So interesting one to listen to, because in the 1990s, not only do we have Walt Disney Pictures, we have Touchstone Pictures and Hollywood Pictures films to talk about. So there's a few on that list that we talk about you might not think of as Disney films. So tune into that one for sure.
Yeah, that was a fun recording. The 90s was kind of rough for me because I was like totally broke. So I didn't really go to any movies. I was like working 3 part-time jobs and trying to make ends meet. What is this telling me? Take a picture of Stitch and download what? Scan Stitch?
Your little Stitch puzzle thing.
Yeah.
You can go to that Play website of theirs.
Ken, what's happening on the solo show?
This week we have a really good show. It's actually, you spoke with Chris Salata talking about some of the rides and attractions that might be just a little bit too intense for you little wee ones. A lot of good laughs on that one. A lot of fun, I thought.
Nice. Yeah, it was. It's a show I thought about like way before I even had a podcast. I don't think there was even podcasts when I thought of that show.
Back in the dark days.
Yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great time, a great weekend, a great Halloween. Watch for it's a Grand Circle Tour pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Is that what we called it? I can't remember now.
You even made the graphic and you don't even remember what it's called. Come on. You and your names.
Kind of came up with the name too, I think.
There it is.
Nope.
I lost it. There it is. It's a Grand Circle Tour pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Okay, that's coming up this weekend, hopefully. If not, it'll be up before Halloween. So watch for that. Check it out. It should be a lot of fun. Or I know it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun recording it. Alrighty. We'll see you all Next week, should I play the creepy doll? Where's my?
No, don't play the creepy doll.
Don't play the creepy doll again.
No.
Right.
We like people to come back. We don't want to scare them away.
We want to keep them in their nightmares. All right. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.